Thanks for joining us as we demonstrate how to install the Difflow Aero Plates on a 2006 Lotus Exige. You'll need a jack, drill, and a socket wrench to install the Aero Plates. You can use nuts and bolts to install the Aero Plates, or you can just pop rivet them on. The first thing you'll need to do is jack up one side of your car. Next, you'll need to remove the wheel so you can have access to the diffuser and under tray. Once the wheel is off, you're ready to begin. Start by removing the two closest nuts to the rear wheel that are attached to your diffuser and under tray. This will allow you to be able to slide the Aero Plate in between the diffuser and the under tray much more easily. Take the Aero Plate and slide it in between the diffuser and the under tray. Make sure the diffuser rests on the upper side of the Aero Plate, and make sure the under tray is below the Aero Plate. Wiggle the Aero Plate into place so that it bends and the suspension cutouts are lined up perfectly. Notice how the Aero Plates were precisely cut so that the suspension and rubber hoses aren't getting bashed into while the car is jacked up or on a hard, high-speed turn. Now that everything is lined up, it's time to drill some holes into the diffuser. Use the existing holes in the Aero Plates to navigate where to drill the holes into your diffuser. You don't need to drill all 5 holes, but just enough so that the Aero Plate is snug against the diffuser. Now secure the rear portion of the Aero Plates to the diffuser with the nuts and bolts or your pop rivets. Now that you have secured the Aero Plate to the diffuser, you can drill holes into the under tray. 4 or 5 holes should be enough to get the Aero Plates snug against the under tray. You'll want to be extra careful when you're drilling towards the front of the Aero Plates because of the rubber hoses. Finish tightening up the nuts and bolts to the under tray. Once it's completely secured, you can fasten those 2 nuts back onto the diffuser and under tray that we took off earlier. Now that everything is tight and secure, you can look under your car and see how well the Difflow Aero Plates fit on the car. The hoses aren't touched and the suspension can move freely, 100%. Put the rear wheel back on and you'll also notice that there is plenty of room between the tire and the Aero Plate. Jack the car down and repeat the same exact process for the other side of the car. The Aero Plates will reduce the turbulence and drag of your Lotus. When you reduce those 2 factors, you will increase the speed and gas mileage of your car. The Aero Plates bolt onto all of our diffusers and the stock OEM diffuser. To view our Aero Plates, diffusers, and other products, visit Difflow.com.